Okay, back on the road again, Candy. I don't know, I'm probably about 2/3 of the way to Throwley. It's 11:30, so I think Throwley will be as far as I go, then I'll have to turn around and go back. But I'm starting to hear a whirring noise. I can't work out whether it's coming from the rear derailleur or that FNO at the front. I think I'm in second gear on the FNO. There's a nice downhill. I definitely want to get to Throwley today anyway. Just got to be
Take the next right.
Right, take the next right. I will do. Oh, telephone box. Don't see many of those now either, do you? Lovely. And it's still red. I love the fact they're still red. And all the moaners and the whingers and the whiners haven't managed
Take the next right.
Haven't managed to get them changed, to change the colour.
Now turn right.
Well, it's difficult. Oh no, here. Throwley, 1 mile. Oh well, we're not that bad. We're still on the route, and we are on the 28 cycle route. So it's nice to see the signs. Post box, red. Oh, that's a lovely building, isn't it? And it's another downhill. Oh, horse. And that passed, well actually, as I came to the stop back there, the horse was in front of me. And then I turned the camera on. I wondered if
Follow this way for 500 yards.
Okay, will do. There's another telephone box in that garden there, or car park, whatever it is. That must be private. It's private. It must be. The horse. I think I might stop here for a minute or two and let them go. Northmoor Arms. Oh wow. Well, it was, or is, a pub. It is a pub. Oh wow. Okay, thank you. Yeah. yeah. Doesn't help being 70 and asthmatic, does it? Doesn't help being 70 and asthmatic. Alright. Love laying it on a bit thick. Not really 70, I'm actually 69. 70 later on in the year. An asthmatic, well, you know, I'll take that label any day of the week. Wow, you should have said, today I saw one of those strange three-wheel trike things, and there was a man on there, and he was 70 years old, and he was asthmatic. Jeepers creepers. If it was a mile to Throwley.
Next, keep left.
Keep left, right. Okay, uphill, but I'd much rather go right, but obviously I'm not going to be
Now
allowed to.
keep left.
Now keep left. And another hill climb. I must admit, I am noticing the difference on these tyres. Strange though it be. They were Schwalbes on there before, but the two front ones, one of them was worn down into the blue. Actually, there was no tread on it at all. It was just...
Follow this way for 0.51 miles.
It's about half a mile. So, yeah, it was showing blue, which is the inner layer, isn't it? And maybe I wasn't getting... I think I had them at £55 per square inch, the pressure, because I was worried that the one showing the blue might blow out. Well, these are at 65 now, so 65.70, so maybe it's that's made things better. And the back one is a Schwalbe Marathon Plus at £65, £70, and the one I took off a couple of weeks ago was some obscure make, but it's one of those knobbled tyres for off-road use, and that was noticeable when I changed that. There was a lot of drag on the old one. Oh, Redleaf Beech. Well, you don't see many of those. It must have been planted. Can't believe that's a seedling. Beech tree with red leaves. There's probably a view there. I won't be down up, so. If I'd have had all the other panniers on, the touring panniers, I would have been another 10 kilos, I would think. Because even though I've still got quite a weight here, because I have to carry toolkit, got a little bit of food, an apple and bits and pieces. I mean, I've got a litre of water. Camera case, tripod, or this handheld tripod thing. Should be okay, it's not too steep. Oh, it's nice when you see these hills and I say they're not too steep. They're much nicer in the shade actually. As soon as you come in the sun, wow, you can feel the old temperature go up. Seen plenty of foxgloves and things, and I always refer to these hedgerows as fauna instead of flora and fauna, because everyone always talks about the flowers, don't they? The flora, flowers and the plants, but they very rarely mention the fauna, the wildlife, the animal life. Can you imagine all the little animals, shrews, mice, insects that are in there. What else? Weasels, maybe. Is it a weasel or would it be a stoat? Probably more likely to be a stoat. Badgers, foxes. It's interesting because when I'm out, I do it when I'm out as well. I say, oh, the fauna. And everyone always says, well, don't you mean the flora? Because they think I'm referring to the flowers, and I'm not. And I say to them what I've just said here. Everyone always talks about the flowers and the flora. Very rarely do they talk about the fauna. Which is actually, I think, probably, well, I was going to say it's more important, but I suppose in the overall scheme of things it's not, they're probably equal. See if we can get a view here. Nice place to camp. Nice place to camp. View there. Oh, perhaps it's not a nice place to camp. I think when we're coming into Throwley, I can see rooftops, I think, just over the hedgerow there. I actually caught sight of another red-leafed beech as well, a big one. I wonder if we're going to go past that. No, this is not too bad. Because as I'm going down here, I'm thinking, crikey, I've got to come back up. But actually, I can assess them now quite well. And I think, well, it's not too bad. I can do that. Fauna in front of me flying off. Go on, baby, off you go. That's it. You go back in there, find a nice juicy caterpillar. Murderer! Murderer! He done it with intent. He knew he was going to kill that caterpillar. Ooh, eerie, dark, wow, that's a stone wall. So this has been cut through, isn't it, at some point?
Take the next left, then turn right.
Take the next left, then turn right. Morning.
Now turn left, then turn right.
Oh wow, oh lovely. Turn left, then turn right. So the cycle route though says go that way. Let's just rethink this. Old cars. There we go, barn in. Let's go up to the church and have a look.
Take the next right.
Oh,
now turn right.
nice bit of thatch. Okay. It's lovely, isn't it? Apple juice. That's beautiful.
Take the next left.
I don't think it means that.
Now turn left.
You hang on, you keep saying that, but doesn't seem to be a left turn, unless it's here. Defibrillator as well, that's lovely, isn't it? Surprised more places don't do that. Oh wow, so downhill, which means I've got to come back. Let's stop in here a minute. Oh, that's a house.
Follow this way for 350 yards.
Right, okay. Got another 20 minutes and I've got to turn back. So let's just keep going. Oh, it's not too bad. Ooh, it's a long old climb back, but not impossible. I'm interested to see what's in 350 yards. Maybe we're going to get a view. It's another downhill.